NoodleTools is an absolutely amazing subscription database that will help you manage your research projects. So stop in the library to set up your account and you can find out how easy it is to use. There are 5 main areas that we'll quickly explore. There's projects, dashboard, bibliography, note cards, and the paper. So I will go ahead and log in so you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll log in. There we go. And when you set up your account, I'm going to ask that you use the same thing that you use to log on the computer. That way you won't have any problems remembering your username and password. But here are the areas I was talking about: projects, dashboard, the bibliography, note cards, and the paper. The projects, when you log in and open up your projects, you can see that all of the projects that you've created will be stored here for you. And what I'd like to do is just open up an existing project so you can see what that's going to look like. And I'm looking at this under the dashboard area. What this does is you can go ahead and under research question, you can go ahead and type a question that you're looking at researching, and maybe you want to research the differences between cats and dogs. Submit, and then that will appear. And when you finally have your thesis, you can go ahead and type that in here and submit that as well. You can share this with a teacher who's created a Dropbox. What that will do is it will share your project, your bibliography. If you do any note cards or your paper, you can share those as well in here. And this is a really neat feature too. You can collaborate with other students on a project. So if you're working on a group project and you need to create a paper or your works cited for your project, you can do it so that every student in the group has access to it. So that is absolutely amazing. Another area in here that I really like is the to-do list. What you need to do is go in to add an item, and once your teacher has given you your due dates and what you need to do and when they're all due for a project, you can go ahead and put all this in here so it's right in here for you. So let's say that the rough draft is due, and then I want to put the date in, and let's say that is due May 16th, and I'll submit that. And that way when I log in here, I'll see my different things that I need to do. I need to find at least 3 sources. I need to put at least 5 note cards in here and link them to the resources. And I also have my rough draft too. So you can add those in there for you so you can see your dates at all times. And you can see here different components. You can go to your works cited, your note cards, or your paper, and it will open in Google Drive or Google Docs as we normally refer to it. Your bibliography or your works cited area, you can access it 2 ways, either over here or up at the top if you click on bibliography. It doesn't matter which way you go, it'll take you to the same place. So for this one, you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sources. And you can see they're different types. It tells me what type they are. There's a journal, a book, an online database, an interview that I conducted, and from a magazine. And they're all listed here. And over here, it has an area for your note cards. So I can either hide them or show them in this particular view. I'm keeping them hidden because all I want to look at here is my bibliography. And it's very easy. If I see I made a mistake, I can just click edit and it will open up, and I can go ahead and fix my mistake. Maybe the publication date, I typed it wrong, so I can change that and update citation, and it's there. And it was changed. You can see that it was changed. And once you're ready for your bibliography or your Works Cited page to put into your project. You just print or export to Word, and it will open up. And I'm going to open it up. And you can see here it is, and if you're putting it in a Word document, you can literally just copy and paste it as your last page. So it's really an absolutely amazing resource that creates your Works Cited like that. I love it. And you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, how many spaces do I put here? Do I underline? Do I put in quotation marks? Because NoodleTools does it for you. This is an absolutely amazing resources. Let's go in and take a look at note cards, because this is another area of this that you can do. And you can see they're loading, but I have all these note cards in here. And if I want to take a look and read them, I'll just click on it. And you can see it opens up in the note card. And the title is Dogs versus Cats. Dogs will allow you to pet them and cuddle with them, whereas cats do not. Cats are very temperamental. And here's the source that it's from, and I absolutely love this. You can select the source from your Works Cited page that you got your information from. So you always know where you got that information. Page numbers, you plug that in as well. And this is a direct quote from the source because it is in the direct quotation area. You can paraphrase or put a summary in. And there is an area for you to jot down any of your own ideas. And then you just click Save, and it would save your note card for you. To do an outline, you literally just go ahead and type in what you want once you've got your your sources. And you can start adding your note cards. You can see these little areas here. That's a note card. All you have to do is click on it. Let me pick one. I don't think one behind it's been used. You can take and drag it where you want to put it in your outline, and see it drops it right in there. So once you have your outline created, you can move your note cards in so that when you're ready to actually start your paper, you have everything in order. This is such a great resource for keeping you organized. The last area I want to show you is your paper. Your paper will link right to your Google Drive account. So I'll have to go ahead and log in, and we'll see. And then I have to grant access. So it gives Google Docs and NoodleTools the ability to talk with one another. And it will open up, and you can see I already have my paper started. But my paper is linked. Right now you can see that it's linked with my NoodleTools account, and I can access this either through NoodleTools as I'm working, or when I log into Google Drive. I've already changed my name so that it goes right with my resource. That's just a very brief introduction to NoodleTools. So please, please, please come to the library to set up your account early on, your 9th grade year, if your English teacher doesn't bring you to the library to set one up, and you can use it for any class, for any research that you're doing, and since it's web-based, you can access it from any computer.